Our next story is about a solution that brings intelligence to freight trucks, making drivers safer and more efficient while reducing fuel consumption. A company called Vnomics is providing real-time individualized driver coaching, comprehensive vehicle analysis, and safety and compliance tools through the Internet of Things. Brian Balius of Saia LTL Freight tells us about how the trucking industry is changing.
The truck really hasn't changed a great deal since Mr. Saia bought his first one back in 1924. The size has changed a little bit, but the capabilities and the driver skills are very similar. It's more about the tools we use to do the job.
Well, a heavy commercial vehicle is just littered with sensors, hundreds of sensors on the vehicle. We take all that information and we fuse it into creating a picture of exactly what is happening on the vehicle at any given instant in time. And we process all that data in real time on the vehicle so that when we know what the best thing to do is, we can provide that information back to the driver or the maintenance personnel or any other operational personnel that need to know what's happening on the vehicle. Ultimately, the goal is to optimize for fuel economy, safety, and the maintenance of the vehicle.
There is an interface for the drivers, which is a monitor that you see the drivers interact with. And there is an antenna component that essentially sends signals out through the internet to transfer the data from the truck back to the home office, which is us, and back through Vnomics so they can crunch the data and then provide us meaningful information. We have an auto login process, which essentially whenever they turn the key on, there's a signal that goes out to our database that says who's driving me right now, and it automatically logs them in. We do everything through this right now as terms of driver performance. It scores how well they shift, it scores their MPGs, and right now we just completed system-wide deployment of the HOS product, which is hours of service, where the drivers no longer have to do paper logs for DOT. Everything is done electronically now.
Brian Balius, Cedric Wood, and David Chauncey tell us about the impact this type of analytic information has had on the bottom line and on the environment.
The commercial trucking industry in the U.S. uses over 50 billion gallons of fuel a year.
Progressive shifting is something that our drivers have learned the power of through the Vnomics device and some of the capabilities and reportings that it's given us. That's been very dramatic in helping us improve our fuel economy by over 7%.
A 7% improvement is 3.6 billion gallons of fuel saved, and that translates into 38 million tons of reduction in carbon dioxide. The Intel technology that we use on the vehicles actually is what enables this to all happen. We're very excited to be part of the Internet of Things that's driving some of these efficiencies and technologies, reducing our dependence on foreign oil, and providing a cleaner and safer environment.
This solution is helping to keep drivers safer and freight trucks more efficient, all while reducing fuel consumption. The Internet of Things is changing the world in a positive way.